Welcome back, my Facebook family, my YouTube family, my family in general. It's good to see you guys again. Listen, I have a very, very special guest today, but before we do, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, share, hit the notification button so you can see our new videos. Also, follow me on Instagram, VWatkins21, and also hit me up on Facebook. I'm definitely on Facebook. Now, family, listen, today I have a very, very special guest, my man Julian Stewart. We're going to talk about day trading. Now, family, I really want you guys to get this because I want you guys to have financial independence. And so Julian's an expert right here, and we're going to have a great conversation today. So, man, Julian, man, thanks for coming aboard,
hey,
man. Help me out.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciate
you so much.
that.
I really appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. Let's just jump right into it. So, Julian, explain to me, what is day trading?
So, day trading is a form of trading in which you enter into a position, albeit stock or options, or even futures. I know people who trade futures, but you enter and exit the same day. I've seen people return hundreds, I've seen people return thousands, and I've seen people return six figures in one day.
Okay. So you can do it, you can make it's very profitable. Now let me ask you this. What's the difference between day trading and a long-term investor? Like, so for example, myself, I have long-term stocks like Nike, Home Depot that I just hold and I receive the dividends and I hold them for a long period of time. How is that different from day trading?
So I tell all of my students that stocks trade within a range, and if you can, I guess, determine a stock's trading range, then you can pinpoint when a stock is likely to increase in value and when it's likely to decrease in value. So there are a subset of investors called swing traders, and what they do is they enter into a stock position when the stock is at the low end of its trading range, and they'll ride it all the way up until it reaches the high end of its trading range.
Okay, so there's a range, low and high.
Yes.
Good, I love it. Now you mentioned your students. Family, my wife is taking Julian's class and she loves it. She's making money, she's doing well. So Julian, tell me about your class, man.
Okay, awesome.
Talk to me about that.
Over the years, I've devoted a lot of time to understanding what is need-to-know information, what is important, so that I can figure out how to present it to people like myself who lack a financial background. I didn't have a strong financial background, and I had to figure out what I needed to do first and foremost to make money. But then I knew that I wanted to share it with people across the globe, and so I had to figure out how to package it so that I could hand it off to somebody who does not have a financial background. And so I've been able to accomplish that over the years. I've been trading for about 15 years.
Wow.
I dropped out of medical school to trade full-time, and I spent 10 years teaching people for free, not knowing that I would develop the skill of teaching. And it's just been a ride. I've taught more than 10,000 people across the globe to date, and the numbers keep growing. I'm teaching about 250 people per month online.
That's amazing, man. And family, I'm so overwhelmed because this is a true testimony. My wife is taking this class. Next month, I'm gonna sign up and take his class. And I can tell you, in our household, my wife has been doing really well. And like I said, I'm gonna take his class also. So Julie, if someone wanted to find you, take your class, do some research, hit you up, how can they contact you? Talk to me about that.
Sure. I have a website, and the website is StewartSIS.com. And anybody can go to my website and access a free class. So there's a free class on my website. It's on demand, so you can watch it at your convenience, but it really breaks down the fundamentals that come with trading, and you guys can see how easy I'm able to put things together so that individuals with no previous trading experience are able to grasp some very important concepts, and we can use those as building blocks. And it's a great intro to the full-on course that I offer. So I teach both stock and options trading simultaneously through the fully comprehensive online course that I offer. And once again, that free course is just a huge eye-opener and it allows people an opportunity to kind of try it before they buy it. So I think it's important that you have the right teacher. A good teacher can make a big difference in your learning process. And so I wanted to give people an opportunity to experience me as a coach before they decide to complete the course. So that's there as a resource as well, a free resource for all.
So you said a couple things that were interesting. You said free, and you said a great teacher. So again, family, this is my testimony because my wife talks about Julian all the time. She says he's a great teacher. She also says he breaks everything down so anyone can understand it. He's very comprehensive, he's very knowledgeable, but he breaks it down so you can understand it. So if you have no background in stocks, you don't have to worry about that because Julian can walk you through that process. No experience, no background, don't worry about it because I can tell you, Julian will break it down for you so anyone can understand. So please take that into consideration. So just a side note to our conversation, Julian and I saw Julian in Costco about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And he just had this strut, like he was walking through the parking lot, this strut, like this carefree strut, like, hey man, life is good. I think he had like an ice cream cone. He was like, man, life is good.
That sounds about right.
Right. he was looking for his car, like, but it's enabled you to have financial success and financial freedom. Family, we're in the backyard. It looks like an oasis. We got the pool going. We got the grill, great house. How has trading stocks put you in this financial position? Talk to us about that, man.
I'll say this. My father was a very hardworking individual, extremely intelligent, and over the years, I've seen him accomplish some amazing things. And I believe my father's success was attributed to how he sought to provide for our family. So I think as men, when our goals, take our families into consideration, and we as men prioritize our families or put them at the top of the list, then good things will happen. And I just believe that. So my success was birthed out of my desire to provide for my family and even my extended family. I was fortunate enough this weekend to take my mom on a vacation, and we spent time sitting out on the beach. I looked up, it was a Wednesday, and here I am sitting with my mom, and she's laid out on the beach just enjoying herself. That's the fruit for me.
Right.
I think as men, we always dream about the day that we can do something like that for our mothers, especially, and even our wives, our other loved ones or whatever, but it's something about being able to do that for your mom.
Right.
And relieve them of some of their burdens as well. So I've been able to do that over the years, and it's things like that that kind of keep me inspired. And so my father was all about family, and I think I inherited that from him. And while I wouldn't say I deserve anything, I feel like the good Lord has shown me a lot of favor because of what my priorities are, and it's God and family, and that's at the forefront of everything.
We talked about that earlier. We were actually in the garage. He was showing me his new Harley Davidson that you just picked up. I love it. And we were talking about God and family and how he's been blessed. So talk to me, man, about God, how he's put you in a position to be successful, man. We got to talk about the Lord, man.
Hey, I could never say enough about him, to be honest. He's just too good, and he's shown me grace and mercy over the years. And I mentioned before that I failed a lot over the years, and I've fallen, and God has been right there guiding me the entire time, even when I didn't realize it. And I told you that, hey, I never felt like I would be good at anything. I mean, I barely graduated from high school, and so there's a history behind my failures, but even still, God has managed to show me undue favor. And so I thank him for that every single day. And I only hope that he allows me to continue to experience the fruit and his many blessings or whatever. So really humbled by the opportunity to share with so many people. And again, I'm always reminded of feeling like I would never be good enough to do anything. And so I almost have to pinch myself while I'm sharing with people, because I never thought that he would use me to do this or in this capacity, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I like what you said, man. I think it's important for people to be vulnerable and let everyone know, hey, man, I failed. I need help. I haven't been successful. And I thank you for sharing that with everyone else to let people know, number one, you know, you can overcome adversity.
Absolutely.
You leave it up to Lord. You can do that. You can push through. I like how you talked about your humble beginnings with your dad, and he was a provider. And real talk, man, I got so much respect and love for you, man, just as a positive brother. And family, I like having these videos showcasing what we're doing as African-American men. And I got a lot of respect for what Julian's doing. He's providing for his family. He's positive. He's sharing. He's motivating. He's very humble. So I can't say enough about what Julian's doing, and just being able to open up his house to have me here and share this with you guys. So please, please, you know, hit Julian up one more time, brother. How can they find you, man? Because I want them to find you.
It's really simple. On Facebook, you can go to Stewart Short-Term Investment Strategies, or search for Stewart Short-Term Investment Strategies on Facebook, and you can like the page, and you can even scroll through and see testimonials from my students, and that's the best thing. A lot of times, investment coaches talk about their own success, but I'll never talk about my own success. I believe in putting out results from my clients, those that have taken the course. And so nobody cares what I'm able to do for myself. But when they see that folks that have completed the course are posting tickets, their own trade tickets from TD Ameritrade, where they return $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 in one day, doing video testimonials and going on record and saying, hey, I returned $26,000 this month alone. And I was able to use some of those funds to make a down payment. That is huge, okay? That is a key factor. And so I pride myself on the results that my students voluntarily show, and it's not my own success that's put out in the forefront. So all of that is on Facebook. There's live trades. I think I knocked down $500 in 26 seconds, $3,300 in about 4 minutes. Capture the trade live. It's on Facebook. So I'm showing people what you can do with real skills. And again, you can visit me on the web at SSIS.com. And again, the free class is there for you. So depending on which pathway you choose, Facebook or just going to my website, you can access me either way.
All right, two more things. You just said you made $500 in 26 seconds?
It's on Facebook. You can watch the video. Go to Stewart Short-Term Investment Strategies Facebook page, and you'll be able to watch the live trade. And there's another trade in which I produced a $3,300 return. I wanted to produce the wage of, let's say, a school teacher, someone that generates about $50,000 a year. How much time do you have to give to your employer to see, you know, $4,000 a month pre-tax, $3,300 post-tax every single month? You know, think about the number of hours that you have to put in to get that kind of money. And here, I just, with a small account, not a large account. This was a $5,000 or $6,000 account, $3,300 in 4 minutes. Real skills.
That's motivating to people, man. You're doing it. We got proof. My wife she's going through the plan. I'm gonna take the class. Julian said we can come back, right? We can come back?
Come back anytime.
My man, I'm gonna hang out with Julian soon. One more thing, family, before I let you go. I was talking to my daughter. She was telling me about, you know, Dad, you gotta do wave check. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. We're gonna do a shoe check My man Julian got these fresh kicks on. Let's,
wait,
can we do it?
come
All right, let's do it.
Come on now, look at this. Look at this.
Come on, fam. We're doing the shoot check. Chris, you got that, man? Just zoom in. Chris is doing a shoot check, man. We fresh. Shoot check. Look at that, family.
Man, look at the socks, man.
Come on, man. But look at the
Look,
kick.
man, I might get cut right here with that crease.
We are good. Hey, man. Julie, my man. Thank you, man.
Man, I appreciate you, brother. I really do. I really do.
Thank you so much. All right, fam. Listen, we're not going to do a Wall Street section today because this was the Wall Street section. This was it right here. So we're good to go. We're going to see you guys in 2 weeks. Again, thanks for checking in with us. Hit me up, Facebook. You can send me an email. Make sure you subscribe and share our channel. All right, again, thank you for your support, fam. See you in 2 weeks.
Right here.
Come on, man.